Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm out checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button away, and I appreciate all the support. Top of the morning. Your boy is, where am I? At El Paso, Texas, man. The sun is just rising, you know what I'm saying? The sun is just rising. Just pulled over real quick. About to start my day, but I definitely wanted to talk about this Riot versus Bags and Bodies last night. Salute to Hitman, salute to Geechee, salute to everybody that was pretty much doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Before I get into that, make sure you support Hitman album, man. Hitman got an album that he just dropped, you know what I'm saying? Try to support if you can, download it, purchase it, whatever you need to do. It's on all platforms. Apparently, he got pretty much just called for the culture, and he got the culture on it, you know what I'm saying? He did an interview saying that he wanted, instead of trying to get industry people and stuff like that, Nick Cannon was behind him, pushing him, I guess, monetarily, trying to push him out there more. And instead of getting industry people, he wanted to try to get battle rappers. And then once he got the battle rap fans behind him, then he could try to go for the industry. So he wanted to kind of do a different different outlook on the whole album thing. He got Rex on there, DNA, Arsenal. A lot of people, I haven't heard it yet, so I'm not going to front like I have. I haven't heard it. I've been on the road. I haven't really listened to it, but I am going to download it and check it out. I heard some snippets on Hip Hop Is Real. It looks pretty fire, you know what I'm saying? Tay-Rock is on that joint too, you know what I'm saying? I did hear the song with him. That's the one song I did hear was with Tay-Rock. That shit sounded pretty good. So shout out to Hitman, man. Make sure you try to support, if you can, try to support. That is for the culture. And then we got... let me find it. I just had it. You know what I'm saying? I just had it. We got the event. This is the event right here. Let me say something about this. I like what I saw in terms of just the fact there was money on the floor, the fact that, you know, people was a lot of stakes for this battle. The league versus league, and then the money on the floor aspect made me watch it. The whole time I'm riding here to El Paso over the weekend, I'm listening to the whole battle. I don't know if I would have even watched this event with these small names on here had it not been streamed. First of all, it was streamed for free, but second of all, just the money aspect. Let me go over. First battle I saw, I watched the whole thing. So Green Ranger versus L.I. the Mayor. They gave that battle to L.I. the Mayor. So I ain't debating no winners on no judge battle. So I mean, that's who they gave the battle to. I thought that the battle was pretty close, personally. I know Hitman was kind of arguing a little bit in the beginning, saying there was some fake angles used and all this kind of stuff with Green Ranger. And he was trying to advocate for his boy, which I thought, I didn't really want to see that, Hitman. I gotta keep it real with you. I did not want to see that part, because if you're gonna pick judges, let the judges pick who they want to pick. You can't kind of like sway or whatever, because there was a little time during that where people like T-Top and Swamp and all them that were judges, they were actually trying to get out of judging. You know what I'm saying? Because once they picked L.I. the Mayor, Hitman was kind of disagreeing with it. Then he kind of said that they was acting a little biased, and then they was like, well, shit, we ain't got to judge none of these battles no more. So there was a little bit of discrepancy there. But I just, Hitman just, I do commend him for sticking up for his boy. But at the same time, he got to let the judges pick who they pick for whatever reason that they pick. And fake angles go on in battle rap. We got to keep it real. Fake angles go on in battle rap, whether you like them or not. They have pretty much carried this culture, man. So, I mean, we can't try to have a fake angle rule. That's not going to work, because that's supposed to be carrying the culture. It's about how you sell the angle, not really is it real or not. And I mean, I guess if it's something that's super dumb or don't make sense, maybe you can kind of diffuse it. But we don't know a lot about Green Ranger. So if you say Green Ranger snitch, or Green Ranger don't really live in St. Louis, or Green Ranger this, I mean, if he could sell it, it might actually go over well. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of rebuttaling. That's the power of going second. That's the power of being able to diffuse that, and Green Ranger didn't have that ability. So at the end of the day, he lost. They did have money on the floor, and L.I. the Mayor picked up $3,000 off the floor. So salute to him for that. But that was going on. Dollar Bill and Fate. I thought Dollar Bill would win this battle. That was actually a good battle, though, but they gave the battle to Fate. Salute to Fate. He had a pretty good battle. That was probably one of the best back and forths. Yogi versus Hanzo. I actually kind of like this battle. I thought Yogi did really well in the first round. I guess Hansel's name is Water or something. I don't know. He had a bunch of water flips. I thought he actually OD'd on the water flips, to keep it real with you. Like the first round, okay, cool, my nigga, you got by with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you was snapping in that first round. It was like, yo, you still doing the flips in the second and third round. I thought you was doing too much. At least the second round, I thought you was doing too much with the flips. Hansel, to me, impressed a lot. I thought he had a great battle, to keep it real with you. He had a great battle, and he's one of the URL Crucible guys that, you know, we don't really talk about a lot of the Crucible dudes because they be living on the app and they don't get a lot of coverage, but that's a good thing about Bags and Bodies versus Riot. He attaches himself to the Riot, and all of a sudden he gets out of the Crucible app situation and gets a little bit on YouTube, gets covered a certain way, and now he's streamed, and now Chris Unbiased is talking about Hansel when I probably would have never talked about Hansel because I know he had a couple app battles that I didn't talk about. But in this particular battle, Hansel was fucking snapping. I gotta keep it real with you. He was snapping. This whole event was actually fun to kind of watch. It was actually kind of fun to watch. I gotta keep it real with you. KD and Forward Dev. I gotta keep it real, bro. You trash. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. Like you ain't that good. I gotta keep it real. You ain't that good. You got smoked. KD smoked you. You know what I'm saying? He smokes you bad. Loosen up, my nigga. Loosen up a little bit. You look like I know you want to keep it gangster, all that kind of stuff, but my nigga, you might keep your day job, my nigga. Keep your fucking day job. KD smoked the boots off you. So, and I mean, I gotta keep it real. He was the only one I actually didn't even really like. Damn, Run's coming in already at fucking 7:30 on a Sunday. That's crazy. Let me see what run this is real quick. Nah, fuck it. Let me see. Capro Bravado had a one-rounder versus Chef Trez. You know what I'm saying? You know, obviously he's supposed to battle Real Name Brandon. Real Name Brandon did not. I think he had a funeral or some RIP to his cousin. I think he had to put his cousin to rest, so salute to him for that. But he didn't do the battle. That was a one-rounder that Chef Trez stepped in. Shout out to Chef Trez stepping in on short notice. Can't really judge a battle on 4 days prep. That was a one-rounder, you know what I'm saying? But both them niggas did they thing, and I don't really know if it was judged or anything. I can't remember. I ain't watched that part. Pristavia and Coffee. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my good, bro. This might be battle of the year so far. I know it's early. But shout out to these two. Coffee Brown versus Pristavia was a great battle, man. Definitely a style clash. You had Pristavia, you know, she represents gun titles. She represents, you know, kind of a Christian rapper. She lyrically, she was in some pockets. Like, bro, writing wise, she's one of them ones. Like, writing wise, she was in them pockets. And then you kind of had Coffee, who's like, you know, you kind of had like the good cop, bad cop. You got Coffee, she like the OnlyFans, the, you know, talking sexual. She came out there with a whole cat suit on, acting like she was a old girl from Players Club. It was a good style clash. I gotta keep it real with you. The judges picked Pristavia to win 2-1, so she won the money. It was actually a close battle. And watching it, I could probably say maybe Pristavia did win the battle. I probably do agree with the judges, but I actually thought Coffee is really good, bro. Like she's good. I gotta keep it real. She was rebuttaling. She was talking that sex shit. I'll take your man. I'll fuck your nigga. I put my pussy on his lips. It was a good style clash. Then Pristavia was kind of like, oh, you know, you got a baby daddy. You faking like he dead or whatever, but he's really gay or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Like she was getting you on OnlyFans. You selling your pussy. Like she was on that kind of tip. And it was a good style clash. At the end of the day, the judges, Pristavia, watched that battle. The stream is still up. You can still watch the battle for free. The stream should still be up. You can go fast forward to the end if you just want to watch the Pristavia battle. Otherwise, you can watch the whole event. I think the stream is still up. The vibes was good. Everybody was kicking shit. They had Swamp was a judge. T-Top was a judge. Who else? Calico was a judge at one time. I think Chef Trez judged one of the battles. So yeah, I mean it was a good event, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one of the things that you know, I'm probably gonna do a blog on some stuff that could save battle rap, and this is kind of like one of them things. We need a little bit of stakes. Like something needs to happen You know, like there needs to be some repercussions to losing. I don't know what it is at the end of the day. Like, that's the problem. And ain't no repercussion to lose. You lose, and it's just like it don't matter. I saw Briz do a live, and he had an interesting thing. Let me play it for you real quick if I could find it. So, you know, Briz did a live. I don't agree with a lot of what Briz be saying half the time. Hold on, let me see. Where the fuck can I find this live at? Hold on, here you go, right here. Hold on, here you go, right here. I'm tripping. Hold on, bear with me. Trying to do two things at once. All right, so somebody asked me.
You around? I don't know, man. I really don't know. If I ever run, bro, probably won't, man. You know, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, man. My run-ins are left. They think it's over. A lot of people don't have the app. Like, that thing ain't that thing no more, man. Everybody's the best. Everybody's the best. Dudes who lose terribly and horribly, they be right back and can battle again. It don't stick to them. Niggas choke, they left and right, they whole career. It don't stick to them. Nah, bro, I'm cool. I love that shit too much at a time. I'm good now.
I don't agree with a lot of stuff Briz be saying half the time, but I do agree with that. There are no repercussions to losing. Niggas choke, niggas get back on, niggas get plates, all kind of stuff. So I do agree with that. That is one of the bigger issues. It used to mean something when URL was only doing events 4 times a year, and you have to wait on the battles and wait on the drops. It kind of meant something losing. You couldn't really get back on a card that quick to really kind of show niggas that you really one of them ones. You fuck around and get 30 at Summer Madness or a Gnome or have a terrible performance. You kind of had to sit for a long time and stew over that loss. And now it's like it's so many leagues. You can jump leagues and do different stuff and get back on cards and do different stuff like that it's kind of forgotten. And then sometimes with the battles being on the app, it's a little bit hidden. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't watch J2 and Jack Boy, but they say Jack Boy lost. So if that was on a bigger platform, Jack Boy couldn't hide from that loss. He can kind of lose to J2, then get in a space and talk hella shit like he ain't just get his ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I mean. Like, the losses float under the radar. Like, oh, you don't even really know that. You kind of, at the end of the year, you kind of forget. If I ask you, yo, who did Jack Boy battle this year? You'll kind of forget he battled J2. Like in November, you'll forget that he even battled J2 and lost. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I be saying when I'm like, the losses don't mean nothing because they kind of can be swept under the radar. And that's the problem with doing like stock drop, stock rise, stuff like that, which I'm still going to try to do that vlog. That's the problem with stuff like that, is that you kind of got to remember the battles. It's hard to remember the battles because there's so many leagues, and it's like the battles don't get talked about. So even when you start thinking about, like, damn, I'm thinking about putting old boy on a particular list, it's like, let me go over their battles. Like let me figure out how many battles they had this year. And you forget a lot of battles, man. That's why I text T-Top the other day, and I was just like, yo, how many battles have you had? He telling me about Danny Myers, Gemini. Like, I don't remember some of them battles. Like, I remember you battled Twerk. I remember you battled some other people. I can't even think of everybody right now. I remember some of his battles, don't get me wrong, but there are some battles that he had that I just don't even remember. And that's the thing with so many different leagues. People just have battles and come and go, and hardly are promoted. They're not talked about. So I do agree right there. But this Bags and Bodies versus Riot, it was another situation where there was a stake. There's money on the floor, and they literally had the money on the floor. So I do respect that. I do think that that's fire. And now it's like, okay, you had niggas arguing about they lost, feeling like they did better. You know what I'm saying? Yogi was upset. I like that shit. I like that. That's why I was saying stuff like that can also carry the promotion. Because Yogi will go outside, he'll do an interview, he'll be like he's cheated, he's this, he felt like he this, the nigga had fake angles, and then that kind of creates a story. And then it has you talking about Yogi versus L.I. the Mayor when you probably would have never talked about that battle. But because it's money on the floor and a nigga feel like he was cheated, it gets talked about a little bit. And we talking about it right now. So I think that's the great thing about having something at stake. So just my thoughts. Let me know how you feel about that event. If you were listening to Hitman's CD or whatever, or not CD, I'm tripping. But if you listen to his album, let me know how.
I still kind of feel a way about New Jersey tour.
Let me know how you feel about it. Chris Unbiased, holla at your boy.